Here's something that's kind of funny. We can actually look at what regular people are excited about when it comes to movies of 2023 and what the media is excited about. Now, I want to show you the Fandango top 10 list. Number 1, Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 3, makes sense. People love those movies. Spider-Man Across the universe, the Spider-Verse, sorry. That one actually looks pretty good. I'm definitely going to watch it. I like the first one quite a bit. I know that might be a hot take, but I thought the first one was a lot of fun. Number 3, Ant-Man and the Wasp. This one, I don't know about, but some people do enjoy those first two. I actually like the Kang actor, so I'm wondering if this will be a good movie or not. John Wick Chapter 4, I'm on board for it. Can't wait for that one. Indiana Jones, this one kind of surprised me, especially because it's so high up on the list. How is there so much hype for this movie? Because the fourth one sucked. Maybe it's been long enough that people have forgotten how bad that movie is, but, I mean, I can't argue with the people. They pulled 5,000 people, by the way. Number 6, this one's actually really surprising. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Didn't expect this one to be so high on the list because of the fact that, well, you know who's in this movie? AH. And a lot of people don't want her in the movie. We have a petition here that's almost at 5 million people wanting her removed from the film. But interesting story here. They can't afford to remove her from the film because it would cost money. I watched a video from that Umbrella guy going over this, and apparently David Zaslav is not happy with this film. He wants changes made, but he's not going to give them the money to make the changes because it's already over production budget. And, well, to hire another actress, and you have to get somebody you would want to come back maybe. We do know that Jason Momoa is likely out and going to play Lobo, which he called possibly his dream job. I think that was on an Instagram post. Funny thing about that, too, James Gunn hasn't refuted it. And he's not shy about dismissing things that aren't true. So I think this will probably be it for the Aquaman franchise, which means maybe AH will just be done anyway after that, and they're going to recast everybody. They're silent on it, though. Maybe because they're expecting it to make money. I don't know. I don't think it's going to make any money. I actually think this one's going to be a flop, but it's on there. Number 7, Mission Impossible. Yeah, I think that one likely going to be a big hit. All those movies are pretty fun. That's why there's like 7 or 8 of them. So Tom Cruise also doing his best to be awesome and promote that. Jumping out of planes, riding on planes, jumping on train tracks or train cars. The Hunger Games. I didn't even know this was coming. I guess I'm out of the loop on that one. Creed 3. I've actually enjoyed those movies. Maybe this one will be great. And then Mario Brothers movie. I'm actually kind of surprised that it's so low on the list. Now, these are the people's top 10. What's the media's top 10? Well, let's just go down the list here. Number 1 is The Marvels. Because, of course, it is. This movie, really curious on how this movie is going to perform. Comes out July 2023. You've got one of the characters, Kamala Khan, a show that got lousy ratings, by the way. I want to just point that out. Now, I'm not judging it because I haven't seen it. I have not watched the show. I've actually heard okay things about the Ms. Marvel series. I didn't watch it, though. I'm just not really interested in this character. I've never really cared for this character. I think she's a Mr. Fantastic ripoff, and her costume is hideous. She is in this movie along with Monica Rambeau, who I actually do like in the comics. Didn't see enough of her in WandaVision to really make any judgments on her, but we'll see. And then Brie Larson. They know Brie Larson is so unlikable that they have to cast 2 other people to try to prop her up. But this movie, it's funny to me. This movie is their number 1, but it's not even on this list. Not even on this list. They covered it over here on CNBC, and it's not on the list. Look at how they write it up on the BBC too, which is what I found really funny. The sequel to Captain Marvel will finally be coming out, and it's called The Marvels. It will be the first meeting of Kamala Khan and her idol Carol Danvers, and it will also feature Monica Rambeau as the new hero Spectrum. Captain Marvel wants to take revenge on the Supreme Intelligence for taking away her identity, which we saw in the first film. The hero trio will be teaming up to save the universe again. Girl power. How are they teaming up to save the universe? Oh, never mind. I thought they put again there, but it's to save the universe together. They put Ant-Man on here, Guardians of the Galaxies, Spider-Verse, Barbie, which no one's really talking about. Maybe it'll be good. I don't know much about this. I think it's just, maybe it's a child's imagination. I don't have anything against this movie. And then they put Mario Brothers movie on here, The Little Mermaid. By the way, one of the most disliked YouTube trailers in the history of YouTube. No one's looking forward to that movie. But isn't it funny? Like, their list is almost the same, but they throw Little Mermaid on there, and of course the Marvels at the top. I am super curious, will this movie make $1 billion like Captain Marvel 1 did? Will it make that money? Because this time you don't have it sandwiched between two Avengers movies, and you can't say that this movie is essential to understand Endgame. That's what really made that movie a lot of money. The fact that they said, well, you really do need to kind of see this movie. You saw Infinity War. You now need to see Endgame. And to really get the most out of that Endgame experience, you need to see Captain Marvel. I really do think that helped boost that movie. Maybe it'll make $1 billion. I don't know. What I do know is it's not on this most anticipated movies category. It didn't even make the top 10, and that's embarrassing. Maybe it's 11. I don't know. They didn't release those numbers. There's not really a lot of hype for this movie. They even just recently released the synopsis for it, the official synopsis for it. None of this gets me excited. The hook of the movie is that apparently Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, and Spectrum all have their powers entangled for some reason, and they have to work together. I've also heard rumors that this movie is a musical. It takes place on some musical planet, and apparently Carol Danvers is engaged to somebody on that planet. I don't know. That doesn't sound interesting either. In fact, that sounds niche, and it sounds like something not everybody is going to want to see and could potentially backfire spectacularly. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments below. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed, hit that notification bell, check out my Rumble and my locals, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.